Magandang hapon kayo. Good afternoon all. Welcome to our rally and march commemorating 1 year of resisting Trump's fascism. Yeah. My name is Claude, and I am the chairperson for Malaya Tacoma, an anti-fascist Filipino grassroots organization that launched this past month. And I am one of your MCs today.
Hello everyone, I'm Negative Bellmaker. I'm a 14-year-old youth advocate and speaker. I've been protesting with 5051 and local orgs in Washington for over a year, and I am truly excited and honored to be your co-MC today. Today's rally and march for justice has come to fruition under the efforts of an anti-Trump coalition consisting of over 20 different local organizations based in Tacoma, united under the banner of marching for justice against fascism and Trump's attacks on our communities. If you're a member of this coalition, make some noise. Our coalition was developed in fall 2025 in response to the recent presidential elections and Trump's return to power. And we as organizers have been steeling ourselves and organizing for a better world ever since. Just yesterday, there was a historic number of people who participated in the general strike against ICE. This is a momentous occasion of resistance and awesome to continue the fight here in Tacoma in solidarity with them and fighting against Trump and ICE. There has also been another ICE shooting confirmed just this morning in Minneapolis. Alex Preddy, a 37-year-old ICU nurse, ruthlessly murdered in the street by a group of ICE agents. We are enraged for the lives lost and the blatant killings in our community is facing. People in Minneapolis are gathering to fight back at this moment, and so are we. Next, we have Rachel Ostheller with the Climate Alliance of the South Sound. Rachel is a proud member of the Osage Nation and has been a South Tacoma resident for over 10 years. She fights with the South Sound community for climate justice and indigenous sovereignty. Everyone give it up for her.
Hello and Hawaii. I'm Rachel Ostheller. I'm a proud member of the Osage Nation, and I would like us to start us off with our Indigenous Solidarity Statement. Hopefully we'll get the water warriors out here later, but in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and say that we stand in solidarity with the Puyallup, Nisqually, Coast Salish, and all Indigenous people. Indigenous people have stewarded this land since the beginning of time and continue to do so today. We uplift Indigenous voices within our community. We support national development for Indigenous people. We honor the multitudes of Indigenous identity, including queer, two-spirit, brown, and black people. Many of their ancestors were abducted and enslaved by a system that continues to this day under the 13th Amendment. We demand reparations. We demand an end to the ongoing genocides. We demand the return of land and natural resources. We cannot revitalize ecosystems worldwide without Indigenous sovereignty and climate justice, from Puyallup to Palestine. So, as I said, I'm Rachel Ostheller. I'm out here with Climate Alliance of the South Sound, and we're out here saying, down with Trump! Yeah! That's right, Trump and his administration. From their first day in office, they have led attacks against our planet. From stopping, halting renewable energy projects and opening indigenous land to further exploitation, all the while pumping millions more tons of CO2 into our atmosphere. What do we think about that? Shame is right. And why can Trump do this? Because the U.S. is an imperialist system built on the backs of indigenous and working class people. They are destroying our planet using land and natural resources that they stole from indigenous people, using wealth that they stole from the working class. And the climate catastrophe that we're experiencing now is a direct result of this. It isn't a mistake or an accident that our planet is being boiled alive. It is a direct and deliberate consequence of the system that we live under. A system that undermines indigenous sovereignty, exploits our labor, and destroys our ecosystems so a select few can get richer and richer. Boo! Trump is the embodiment of this system. He represents all that is rotten and destructive, greedy and wanton. And that is why I am proud to stand up and fight back against him and his administration. When I say whose planet, you say our planet. Whose planet? Whose planet? Whose planet? Our planet is right. We know we need to make a change nationally, but we can make a change locally too. And that's why the Climate Alliance of the South Sound is fighting for a strong climate commission right here in Tacoma. We want a climate commission that can stand up against Trump's anti-environmentalist policies. A climate commission that can stop dangerous and anti-indigenous projects like the Puget Sound liquefied natural gas facility. Boo is right. We want a climate commission that can actually put the interests of people over profit. When I say change the system, you say not the climate. Change the system. Change the system. Change the system. And how are we going to do that? The same way we make any change, by fighting back, by taking to the streets, by working hand in hand, side by side to get our strong climate commission. And we can win. We can take back this park. We can take back these streets. We can take back our climate. When I say liberate the people, you say liberate the planet. Liberate the people. Liberate the people. Liberate the people. So join CAS to join the environmental movement here in Tacoma. We meet at 6 o'clock on Mondays. There's free food and childcare at all of our meetings. And you can check our Instagram for the location. Thank you all so much. Liberate the people!
Maraming salamat. Thank you so much. It is incredibly fitting that we start the program strong with uplifting the present stories and issues of the indigenous communities locally whom face the brunt of environmental disaster, pollution, and other negative consequences as a result of our imperialist, profit-driven society. This is exactly why we must unite together firmly towards building a future that is actively pro-people and pro-indigenous rights, where indigenous communities alongside all peoples can have their basic needs met.
Before our next speaker, I am inviting Bugs for Change to share a community offering. Bugs for Change is a new revolutionary protest band of people continuing in the tradition of using music of all kinds to push for a better world. Whether you can play an instrument, sing, or clap along, the group is open and welcoming to participation from anyone, regardless of skill level, and meets every Sunday in South Tacoma from 3 to 5. Today's group features Phil on trumpet, Sterling on bass, Chusky on accordion, and Moon on vocals. Everyone welcome them.
We are Bugs for Change. Who's ready for some change? I can't hear you. Who's ready for some change?
This is a tune that Jewish Voices for Peace performed about a year ago at our anti-inauguration rally. So we'd like to invite any members of that group, if they would like to join us on stage, to come up.
Jewish
And
Voices
then
for
also
Peace.
on top of that, this is a super easy song to sing along to. The word to know is "We Rise." Can everyone say that? We rise.
We rise. We rise. Humbly hearted rise. Won't be divided. Rise. With spirit to guide us. Rise. In hope and prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope and prayer, we're right here. In hope and prayer, we find ourselves here. In hope and prayer, we're right here. We rise. All of the children rise. Elders with wisdom rise. Ancestors around us rise. In hope and be divided. Rise, the Spirit to guide us. Rise, we rise. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bugs for Change. Everyone give them one more round of applause. Now I want to welcome Alice Phillips from the Puget Sound Advocates for Retirement Action. Alice is the president of the Pierce County Central Labor Council, AFL-CIO. She served prior to that 35 years as business manager for the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 483. She is a Board of Trustee member at Clover Park Technical College, served on the Washington State Electrical Board as vice chair, and is the past chair of the IBEW International Women's Committee. Everyone welcome her.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Alice Phillips, and I'm here representing PSERA, which is the Puget Sound Advocates for Retired Action. We are a multi-generational organization fighting for social and racial justice, economic security, dignity, and a healthy planet for us all. PSERA urges retirees to stay active in the fight. We are all using the wisdom, experience we've gained to make the world a better place. If you look around, you will see generations of people here today and at every rally. You'll notice elders holding signs, sitting when they can't stand, talking when they can't yell, clapping when they can't chant. The struggle for justice, their experience is critical. Elders have always been vital to our communities, the guardians of wisdom, tradition, and collective memory. We have knowledge born of years of activism and life experiences. Our activism will bring about the kind of world that we want. We made progress, but the status quo before Trump was not justice. The fight was not won prior to Trump, and it will not be over once he is deposed. I also serve as the president of the Pierce County Central Labor Council, AFL-CIO. Thank you. We represent 113 affiliated unions, 44,000 members of those unions. Our labor movement is strong and united, and we know an injury to one is an injury to all. We lift up strong pro-worker laws, most recently the Protect America's Workforce Act. That restored bargaining rights and putting the power back in the hands of our federal workers. We are all with you in this fight. Workers in Pierce County are strong, and we will not back down. I want to take a moment to thank each one of you for fighting for my rights, for standing up here and telling me my life matters. And we're doing that for each other. It's called community, right? So seriously, I could be up here all evening till tomorrow morning, because the things that this man has done are ridiculous. Let me tell you a couple of the things that he's done. ICE raids in workplaces, kidnapped over 73,000 people, dismantled health and safety rules, eliminated collective bargaining rights for over 1 million workers, firing thousands of workers who uphold our infrastructure, decimating Social Security and other offices, trying to dismantle collective bargaining agreements and a worker's right to organize, siphoning millions, billions to the billionaires and corporations while cutting health care, Medicaid, and social safety nets for the rest of us. So I'm going to end now, and I'd like you to chant with me. When I say we fight, I want you to say we win. You ready? When we fight, We fight. We fight. Let's do it.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you to our labor organizers, and also thank you to our elders. Just really seeing how this fight spans generations, and we need every single person if we are to win. So shout out to, when I look across this crowd, I see people of all ages, and that is really amazing. So yeah, shouts out to everyone. And for our next speaker, I want to welcome Kasa from the International Migrants Alliance, or IMA. They're also a part of Capybara Colectiva, which is a member org of IMA. And IMA is an international alliance of progressive and anti-imperialist organizations that defend and promotes the rights and well-being of all victims of forced migration. IMA has a membership of over 200 organizations that are migrant-led, refugees, advocates from 33 countries and country regions. Please welcome Kasa.
Hello. As Capybara Colectiva and the International Migrants Alliance, we are here today to say no more to Trump's fascist attacks on our migrant communities and allies. Just this week, Jose, a migrant from Mexico and resident of Washington State, was illegally deported to Mexico while he still had an active appeal case. Shame. And if that weren't enough, in the months that he spent detained in the U.S., he suffered from an injured arm and hand due to the violence used on him as ICE agents detained him. In August, a day before deporting him, they finally took him to a doctor where he learned he will never have full mobility in his hand again. Shame! And Ricardo, a Venezuelan migrant detained at the Northwest Detention, went on hunger strike, missing 22 meals, demanding his release after being detained for more than a year and over 6 months after the immigration courts ruled that he couldn't be deported back to Venezuela. They have no legal basis to continue to hold him. Shame! And just this month, 2 U.S. veterans at the Northwest Detention Center, Tech and Garnet, were ordered deported after the U.S. military failed to keep its promise to grant them citizenship after they gave their bodies and promised their lives for this country. Shame! And we are outraged and devastated by the bold fascist attacks of this administration, using kids as bait, tear gassing babies, 2025 being the deadliest year for migrants detained in over 20 years, and ICE breaking into homes, the killings of allies like Renee Good, and just this morning, Alex Preti. Shame! No justice, no peace! ICE agents are fascist kidnappers and murderers. Wherever ICE is, nobody is safe. While ICE is threatening our communities with guns and violence, look around you. It is community organizations like us that are ensuring the safety and well-being of our migrant communities. It's important to note that even though Trump's attacks are brutal and more nakedly fascist, he is by no means the first to do it. Every U.S. president has upheld the brutal imperial system that extracts resources and profits from our homelands, worsening conditions that mean we are forced to migrate, to find safety, to provide for ourselves and our families because we have no other choice. And we see the attacks growing. Fascism is growing in this country. We need to remember that it is on purpose. ICE is a machine against the working class and migrants, all for the benefit of the richest corporations in this country. Shame! We know people are forced to migrate because these machines, and we need to confront the violent systems. We need to raise the consciousness of our communities to see the root of the problems and understand that there is a reason why they are attacking our communities in this way. But again, look around you. Our collective power is really fucking powerful. In Minneapolis, here, if they are growing their attacks, then we are also growing our movement. And we call for the release of all detained migrants who are ready to organize and expose the inhumane conditions. So fight like Jose, fight like Ricardo, Through our collective fights, we have stopped deportations, gotten our community members out of the Northwest Detention Center, and the fights don't stop even when they deport our communities. Because as U.S. imperialism continues to attack our communities, we will continue to organize and mobilize and fight, and we will win! El pueblo unido jamás será vencido! Okay, I have a couple of chants. And so just repeat after me. Stop profiting from detention!
Stop profiting from detention!
Stop kidnapping our communities!
Stop kidnapping our communities!
End the attack on migrants!
End the attack on migrants!
Stop the killings!
Stop the killings!
U.S. out of our homelands!
U.S. out of our homeland!
Thank you.
In a world where attacks on migrants is heightening every single day, it is incredibly important for migrant-led organizations to help empower and protect our migrant communities. From Minneapolis to Tacoma, migrant workers hold society up, whether in the hospitals, the factories, the hotels, and everywhere in between. Our next speaker is Care from Malaya Tacoma. Malaya Tacoma is an anti-fascist and pro-democracy organization rooted in the principles of upholding and asserting human rights, democracy, and sovereignty in the Philippines. Please welcome Care.
Hello everyone, thank you all for being here. My name is Care and I'm a member representing Malaya Tacoma. Today, we stand in solidarity with working people against Trump and his fascist attacks on our communities, both here and abroad. In 2025 alone, there were over 16,000 victims of human rights violations under the U.S.-backed Marcos regime in the Philippines. Shame! On New Year's Day, the armed forces of the Philippines dropped 12 bombs on an indigenous community on the island of Mindoro. 3 indigenous children and 2 student researchers were killed, and 188 families were displaced. Shame! Mindoro is rich in mineral resources, and instead of providing aid after devastating typhoons, the Philippine government chose militarization and war. At the time of the bombing, Filipino-American activist Chantal Anacoche was in Mindoro conducting relief work when she disappeared. 8 days later, the AFP resurfaced her only after mass pressure exposed that they were withholding her whereabouts. She remains in AFP custody, and we have yet to hear from her directly. Given the AFP's long history of torture, deception, and enforced disappearances, Chantal is not safe. We must act urgently until she is released and return home to the U.S. It is not a crime to go home, and it is just to defend. Say it with me. Defend Mindoro. Release Chantal. Release Chantal. These attacks are funded by our tax dollars. Shame. The Philippines Enhanced Resilience Act, the PARA bill, signed by Washington State Representative Adam Smith, commits $500 million in U.S. military aid annually for the next 5 years, totaling $2.5 billion. Shame! This money funds the helicopters and bombs used against our communities like Mindoro. With Trump's backing, the Marcos Jr. regime continues to commit these atrocities with impunity. While the Filipino masses are trapped in poverty and devastated by floods and disasters, public funds are pocketed by elite political dynasties, widening the gap between rich and poor. These conditions force millions of Filipinos to migrate in search of survival. Kuya G, who had been detained at the Northwest Detention Center since March 2025, is one of them. He has faced severe medical neglect at the hands of GEO Group and ICE. Shame! migrants. He has been exploited, targeted by ICE, and abandoned by the Philippine consulate, which prioritizes loyalty to U.S. interests over protecting its people. Say it with me, defend Kuya G! Free Kuya G! The stories of Chantel and Kuya G are deeply connected. Chantel returned home to support our kababayan and confronts the very conditions that forced Kuya G and countless others to leave. ICE and the AFP serve the same function. Violent tools of fascist states used to repress working people. Shame! We denounce Trump's attacks on migrants and U.S. funding of human rights violations in the Philippines. We call for U.S. out of the Philippines and for the passage of the Philippine Human Rights Acts, which should end U.S. military aid until abuses stop. Our tax dollars should go towards jobs, education, and healthcare, not war. Please sign and share the petitions to free Kuya G and Chantel and Akocha. You can find our Malaya and Tacoma tables over there. So yeah, please sign and contact your legislators and support these demands. Say it with me. Defend Mindoro! Release Chantel! Release Chantel! Defend Kuya G! U.S. out of the Philippines! Thank you.
How many of y'all have seen a Filipino worker at a hospital, at a casino, or at a hotel? Every single day, right? 10,000 Filipinos leave the country in search of livelihood. And this is not as an exaggeration, right? You can see it in how there are Filipino workers everywhere, and everyone benefits from their labor. Meanwhile, Filipinos are exploited by our home country, the Philippines, in collusion with the U.S. government, who loves using our cheap labor. So thank you, CARE, for beautifully drawing the connections of the Filipino people's struggle back home here to the U.S. To close us out for our first half of the program, before we get into the march, I want to welcome the All People's Resistance Choir up for our community offering. Yeah! Oh, yes! Amazing. Let nobody turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Hate and bigotry, gonna let no hate and bigotry turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no hate and bigotry turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. White supremacy, ain't gonna let no white supremacy turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no white supremacy turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Lousy billionaires, ain't gonna let no lousy billionaires turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no lousy billionaires turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. Donald Trump, ain't gonna let no Donald Trump turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no Donald Trump turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on the freedom land. ICE agents, ain't gonna let no ICE agents turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no ICE agents turn
marching on to freedom.
Keith Schwank.
Ain't gonna let no Keith Schwank turn me around, turn me around, turn me around. Ain't gonna let no Keith Schwank turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching on to freedom.
We have time for one more song, and I want everybody out there to realize that you are the light that is going to cancel this darkness. All of our lights together shining bright will cancel this darkness.
What are we doing?
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine for you and me. Let it shine, shine for you and me. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine for you and me. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine for you and me. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Everywhere I go. I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go. I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm gonna let it shine. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm gonna let it shine. Glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I gotta take this opportunity to, you all know this chorus. It's, come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together and impeach this motherfucker right now. All right, come on, you can do better. You can do better. We can let him hear this. Okay. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together and impeach this motherfucker right now.
What an incredible performance from the All People's Choir. Everyone give it up one more time for them. And our next speaker we want to introduce is Zev from DSA Tacoma. Everyone welcome Zev.
Hello everyone, how are we doing today? My name is Zev Cook, she, her. I'm a member of the Tacoma Democratic Socialists of America, a staff organizer for Tacoma for All, and I'm proud to be out here serving as your march lead today and in solidarity with all of our demands for justice. Folks, Tacoma is a union town, so if you're out here today and you're a union member, make some noise. If you're out here today and you're a member of one of the coalition organizations that organized this event today, make some noise. If you're out here today to demand U.S. out of Palestine, Venezuela, Philippines, and everywhere, make some noise. If you're out here today to demand ICE gangsters off our streets, make some noise. If you're out here today to march while staying conscious of those around us and make sure that we're all keeping each other safe today, make some noise. Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe? Who keeps us safe?
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Resistance is justified when people are occupied.
Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied. Resistance is justified when people are occupied.
Justified when people are occupied. 1, 2, 3, 4, we won't take it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, we won't take it anymore. 5, 6, 7, 8, organize and demonstrate. 5, 6, 7, 8, organize and demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, we won't take it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, we won't take it anymore.
Folks, when we get to our destination, I am not going to have a voice left, and you shouldn't either. No justice, no peace, ICE off our streets. 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 When I say we are unstoppable, you say another world, it's possible. We are unstoppable. 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 We are unstoppable.
Another world is possible.
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 Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
After I say phrase, I want you to say democracy. You got it? Democracy.
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 What will you stand for?
Democracy.
What will you march for?
Democracy.
What will you fight for?
Democracy.
Say it loud, say it proud.
Democracy.
Say it loud, you're proud.
Democracy.
Let them hear it in the street.
Democracy.
Let them hear it in the city.
Democracy.
Let them hear it in the capital.
Democracy.
Let them hear it across the nation.
Democracy.
Let them hear it around the world.
Democracy.
TPD, KKK, IOF, they're all the same. 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 No están solos.
You are not alone.
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 We do stand up, fight back. What do we do? Stand up, fight back. What do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do? Stand up and fight back. That's right. We are unstoppable. Another world is possible. 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 No justice, no peace. Ice off our streets. 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 No justice, no peace. Slow down, y'all. Ice off our streets. No justice, no peace. Ice off our streets. No justice, no peace. Ice off our streets.
One struggle, one fight.
Climate justice, migrants' rights.
One struggle, one fight.
Climate justice, migrants' rights.
One struggle, one fight.
Climate justice, migrants' rights.
When I say liberate the people, you say liberate the planet. Liberate the people.
Liberate the planet.
Liberate the people.
Liberate the planet.
Liberate the people.
Liberate the planet. Liberate the people. Liberate the planet. Liberate the people. Liberate the planet. Liberate the people. Liberate the planet. Liberate the people. Liberate the planet. Friends, our comrades in Minneapolis are fighting against the fascist ICE invasion of their city. ICE gangsters on the streets of Minneapolis are murdering citizens. Folks, when I say we won't let the fascists pass, you say power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. We won't let the fascists pass. Power to the working class. Yesterday in the streets of Minneapolis, there were hundreds of thousands of workers out in the streets to shut the city down and say, ICE out! 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 Their solidarity and organization in Minneapolis shows us that to defeat ICE, to defeat fascism, we can do it if the people are united. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
My name is Bobadilla. Through my father and maternal grandmother, I have ancestry with Mapuche Nation in Chile, South America. I'm also up here representing the 28th Legislative District Democrats. If we want today's solidarity to become tomorrow's laws, we must bring this energy to turn out our neighbors to vote in every election. That is how we win. Join the fight. Talk to the chair of the 28th Legislative District Democrats, Early Oliver. Due to imperialism, I was a refugee to Canada. Later, I was an immigrant to the United States. I speak today from the heart. As an Indigenous Mapuche woman, remembering that Mapuche means people of the land. We belong to the land, The land does not belong to us. Society is strongest when people and land are cared for together. In Mapuche teachings, we live by kume mongen, good living. This means caring for one another, welcoming those who arrive tired from long journeys, and understanding that movement is part of life. Migration is not new. When people migrate seeking work, safety, or family, they are participating in the same human movement that has always shaped our towns, our labor, and our culture. We believe in yamuwun, respect for elders, children, for the earth, and for people who come seeking dignity, safety, and a future. Respect calls us to listen, to create fair policies, and to see immigrants as neighbors, parents, and contributors to our shared future. No one is illegal on Nuke Mapu, Mother Earth. Immigration is not a threat. It is a reminder that humanity is shared. I'm going to sing the Woman's Warrior Song, written by Elder Martina Pierre of the Lil'wat Nation in British Columbia, Canada. She gifted this song to the community, sung in their language called Ucwalmícwts. It has grown into a powerful anthem of resilience for the missing and murdered Indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirit people movement, MMIWG2S. It is a prayer and a call for strength, energy from ancestors, and a way to overcome the impacts of colonialism and violence. The song is seen as a way to bring back the imbalance of power across the gender spectrum, and both men and women, native and non-native, work together in the movement for community building. I ask that everyone please stand to honor the legacy of our women as we sing the Woman's Warrior Song. This is the Mapuche flag, the flag of my people. This way. There we go. Please stand with me and feel free to join me in singing the Woman's Warrior Song as we honor women. All my relations.
Thank you, Julia, for your work in driving us towards a more just society and for that beautiful community offering. Everyone give her another round of applause. Next, we are welcoming Matthew, he, him pronouns from the Pierce County Immigration Alliance. Everyone give it up for Matthew.
We are here today for one message, to stop ICE and to truly have all of our communities' backs. Can I get a fuck ICE? Fuck ICE! Awesome, thank you guys. Hello, my name is Matthew and I'm a member of Pierce County Immigration Alliance. ICE has been targeting our neighbors around Pierce County. Shame! They are making stops on the freeway and they are knocking on doors. They are tearing apart our families, dragging people out of their cars, and even using deadly force against our community members, not just here, but across our nation. Shame! Shame! These are our family members. These are our local grocers at the supermarkets. And these are our school teachers like myself. ICE uses fear and community and control over our communities because they are afraid when we start organizing. Our only choice is resistance. So, what does resistance look like? For some of us, it starts with attending our first protests with the sign that we worked on the night before. And that might be some of you today. Next, we decided to become a weekly or monthly participant in a sine wave of protests or mutual aid distribution. Eventually, we put the pieces together and we become connected with the community, our neighbors, and other groups that we have studied upon. We are becoming smarter. We are learning about our city, and we are learning about how it works, and we will teach our youth. It becomes clear to us that ICE does not belong in our community. This is what Pierce County Immigration Alliance is about. Donald Trump does not belong in our community. Racism does not belong in our community. But our workers and our immigrants, they do. Recently, we went to the Tacoma City Council. Right now, the Tacoma City Council has new members who will speak in support of having ICE out of our communities. And they have made 2 resolutions indicating that Tacoma is a welcoming city. But that is not enough. Say it with me, that is not enough. Tacoma has more to offer. We are too caring, resistant, and smart to say that is all we can do. On Tuesday at 4:00 p.m., we will meet at 747 Market Street in Tacoma to follow up with the City Council, and we will continue to show up until we demand that ICE is out of our communities. We demand that the City Council does everything they can to keep ICE out of Tacoma, and we won't stop fighting until ICE is out of our community and the Northwest Detention Center is shut down. If you want to be part in the fight against injustices, then join us at Pierce County Immigration Alliance. We do not have to fight back alone. I'd rather fight together because that is the only way we will win. We will keep fighting every day, week, month, and year until our demands are met. Together we fought to keep ICE out of our schools, and in July we did that at Franklin Pierce School District. Together we are continuing to organize with the community, with employers to do Know Your Rights to get training. And together we have worked with day laborers to build relationships and to keep ICE out. And together we are organizing with Julie and his family, who was recently released from the Northwest Detention Center, and we are fundraising to cover his bond. I want you to say one name before I head out of here. Alex Jeffrey Preety. Yes, this was the man who was killed in Minneapolis this morning. Shame. 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 Say his name one more time. Alex. Jeffrey. Preety. Okay. And what do we do when immigrant lives are under attack? Wait, hold on. What do we do again? I don't know. What is it? What was it again? All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Matthew, and thank you to the Pierce County Immigration Alliance for all your work that you are doing to keep our communities safe. I know that they, alongside many organizations, will not stop fighting until ICE is out of our schools, ICE is out of our hospitals, and ICE is out of Tacoma. Let's now welcome our very last speaker, who will also, an organization that will also lead us to our final community offering. For our speaker, I want to welcome Moon, a revolutionary socialist for the Freedom Road Socialist Organization and environmental activist for Climate Alliance of the South Sound. Their pronouns are they, them, and they're a proud, queer, Native American raised in the South. Let's give it up for Moon.
Hello. All right, my name is Moon. I'm a proud revolutionary and member of the Freedom Roam Socialist organization. I am so grateful to be here today among you all because I know I am in good company when I say I am angry. I am pissed off. And I am tired of waking up every day to the crimes of the Trump administration. And they want us to be tired. They want us to be overwhelmed. They want us to think there is nothing that we can do, that we should just sit down and shut up, that we should sit by while they kidnap and kill our neighbors, that we should believe kidnapping a democratically elected president and saying we'll run the country makes us a champion of democracy. Shame! That is normal. That is not, wait, hold on. That is normal to live in a world where few thrive and the rest of us barely get by. Can I get a fuck that? But to tell you the truth, I used to think that way. There is no meaningful way to fight back. I should accept things as they are because nothing will change. But I'm here to tell you that is a lie sold to you by the capitalists who have vested interest in us believing that exploitation is our destiny. They want us to believe that we are powerless. But who built everything? Whose labor and tax dollars funds their fucking paychecks? Us! We build everything, and there is nothing that would move without us. The ruling class needs us. They need the workers, but we do not need them. Just like we built everything, we can tear it down and build something different. We can do this by begging for our lives and hoping they make small reforms. Trump's escalating attacks on the people make it clearer and clearer that they do not care if they have to kill us to get theirs. Trump is not just a mistake, a glitch in the system. Instead, he shows that this system is a rotten one that was never meant to serve the people and instead exploits them. To change this system, we don't need small reforms. We need a revolution! We need a party to be built for and by the people, one that stands for the multinational working class. And if you're here today, it's because you know that something isn't right. You believe that change can happen and that we don't have to accept things as you are. You are here because you are pissed off just like me! Yeah! And so I call on you, every single one of you, to get organized. Join us! Join the Freedom Road Socialist organization and saying enough is enough. We cannot and will not accept this as the answer, and we will fight back because what? When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Yeah, let's go!
Yes, thank you so much, Moon. Another round of applause. Yes. And I want to continue welcoming FRSO to the stage to give us our final community offering.
All right, so I actually helped build this, so I don't mind talking about it. We have a trumpet, it's a piñata. We want to invite all the little ones to come crush this little piñata, okay? Venga, venga, venga. Venga conmigo, okay? Vamos a romper esta. Okay, let's go, everybody, everyone who wants to crush this little head. We got some little money that we all drew on. We got little sayings, little phrases. I put worms on there. We got a bunch of different stuff. So if y'all want to come and put some aggression out, let's do some rage room. Come on, let's get this stuff busted.
Thank you, FRSO, for speaking on the importance of revolutionary practice and of this agitating community offering. Every single one of us is on these streets because we are enraged. We are enraged and disgusted by what the Trump administration has unleashed in this age of heightened fascism. But we are also hopeful that change is possible, which is why we mobilized out here today. To wage that change, to be in community and actually do something. I want to thank every single person for marching alongside us on this historic day in Tacoma, where hundreds of people stood together on the path towards justice. Big round of applause for everyone here today. And thank you to the dozens of organizations that contributed in planning every aspect of the day. From program to outreach to security, it was a collective effort in making the day a huge success. Give them a round of applause.